So I'm going to tell you a lighthearted story. Back in the day, before I became this big guy, back in the day, I used to do the long hair, sing in some rock bands or whatever. So I would say in the early 2000s, we used to bring people, we had a studio, we had a really nice studio and a big rehearsal space that we played in, and we had like old couches and stuff up there. And we decided to invite friends who could invite friends, but it couldn't get crazy. So there were, I would say, two dozen people up there, plus the band. Plenty of room, but everybody was getting high. Marijuana. Everybody was getting high on marijuana. And I say that specifically because there were no really hard drugs. I've never done drugs, like directly. I've never smoked marijuana. I've never smoked cigarettes. I've drank occasionally, and that's probably really my only kind of vice, or that vice that I got into was drinking, and I did it, and then I stopped doing it. And so my actual vice is sweet tea. So anyway, like I said, a couple of dozen people up here, and we played for 2 hours, two and a half hours. Took a couple of breaks, and we just did typical rock music, you know, Alice in Chains and Nirvana, Loverboy, stuff like that. But everybody's getting high, and here's the thing: as a singer, and especially one who doesn't smoke, cigarette smoke bothers me. It definitely bothers me. But marijuana smoke doesn't, and I know why that is, so I don't need any explanations. I know why it doesn't, and actually, you know, I felt okay. So anyway, this rehearsal space is in a small town outside of a larger city that I lived in. So I leave the rehearsal space, and I'm heading back to the larger city, and I am famished. I am so ungodly hungry. So I pull up to a KFC and go through the drive-thru. May I take your order? I said, yeah, I want a pot pie and a large sweet tea. And they were like, it's going to be 5 minutes on the pot pies. I went, oh, okay, all right, never mind. And so I pull around front of the KFC. I go into the restaurant. Nobody's there. There's only a couple of people there because they're in like the last hour of business. I go up to the counter and she goes, hi, can I help you? And I went, yeah, I want a pot pie and a large sweet tea. She looks at the drive-thru like, it's going to be 5 minutes on the pot pie. I went, okay, can I have a chicken leg and a biscuit and a sweet tea? And she goes, you want that instead of the pot pie? I was like, no. While I'm waiting on the pot pie, could you give me a chicken leg, a biscuit, and a sweet tea? And she's like, she looks like somebody in the kitchen going, yeah, all right. You know, so she types it up. I pay her. She brings over the cup. I got to get tea myself. And then she brings over like this little box. It's got a chicken leg in it and a biscuit. And I just stand there at the counter, just eating my chicken leg, eating my biscuits to it. And she said, it's going to be a couple more minutes. You want another chicken leg? We're getting ready to close anyway. I was like, yeah, another chicken leg. That'd be great. Hand me another chicken leg. The chicken leg. And then she eventually handed me my pot pie, I refilled my tea, and I went home. Again, I've never gotten high, like intentionally high, but that contact high I got from singing for 2+ hours in a room filled with pot smoke. It got me so bad. I will say that when I woke up the next, because I ate and I turned on like Mystery Science Theater 3000 or something, and I ate and I just went and I passed out. But I will say that is probably one of the best nights of sleep I have ever gotten in my life. So, little story on contact high. Thanks for watching. If you're subscribed, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Later.